excited. I flew into Paris because I had to see Paris. I said, if I fly in there, there's no way I'll miss it. So I'm not jet lagged. I manifested no jet lag. So I feel amazing, and thank you all for coming, and I'm super excited for this. So I am the queen of manifesting. Woo! Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Who knows what manifesting means? Okay, a few people. Did the rest of you just not really want to raise your hand and you know what it means? Raise your hand if you just didn't want to raise your hand. Okay, good. Manifesting means, to me, and because I'm the queen of it, my definition counts the most of all definitions. It means that you decide what you want and you change your behaviors by changing your beliefs so that you get it.
Yes.
It's very simple. And I've actually developed a formula. Isn't that sciencey? I'm not sciencey, so I'm extra impressed by that. So there is an actual formula. I've tried lots of different things, and over the last very long 2 years, I have worked it all out, things that have worked for me, things that have not worked for me, and I have it down to 6 steps. Would you guys like to learn the 6 steps?
Yes.
Would anybody like to be my scribe? I don't know how to write in British. Okay, come on up. Give her a welcome. Woo! Oh my gosh, look at your outfit. Nice. That is cute. Okay, what's your name? Natasha. Give Natasha a hand. Thank you. Is that a dry erase or regular? Can you tell? Does it say on it?
Probably dry.
It's dry.
Oh, good. Well, then let's write bigger on this part. Okay. All right, I had to ask the lovely Karen, who's wearing my favorite color, purple glitter, if you guys had drive-thrus in England. I didn't know. I figured you probably did, but I didn't want to make this analogy if you didn't, and then you'd be like, what? Okay, so the manifesting formula is exactly the same as getting takeaway at a drive-thru. And here's how. Step number 1, clarification. So you're hungry. It's time for dinner. You don't want to cook. You're in your car driving home from work, and so you decide you're going to stop somewhere for dinner. And you think, okay, where should I go? I want to go somewhere on this side of the street so I don't have to cross traffic. I want somewhere quick. Oh, the marker is not very good, is it?
Yeah, paper.
Let's try the paper. Good idea. Oh, shoot. I should have manifested trying out that marker first. I did not.
No?
Don't panic. Okay.
See, I manifested that.
You did manifest them, yay!
Oh, I am so good. No wonder I am the queen of that. Is it good? Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. Thank you to whoever manifested markers for me.
You did.
Even, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, there's loads of them.
Why is that like magic? Here's a blue one if you like. Okay. So first you decide what you want. That's the first step of manifesting and ordering dinner. Step number 2, visualization. Okay, do they have pictures on the drive-thru menus?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go up to the drive-thru menu in your car and you look at the pictures. What do I want to eat? And then, I don't know about you guys, but I actually picture myself eating the things I like. So, do I want to eat a hamburger? And I think about eating a hamburger. No, I don't feel like that today. I'm looking at the menu, by the way. In my head, it's right here. So you get clear on what you want, and then you visualize your options. So the third step is to declare it. What happens if you go up to a drive-thru, you pick what you want, you sit there, and you sit there.
You go hungry.
You go hungry! Who said that? Yes, you go hungry. It's exactly the same as manifesting. You can't skip a step or you're not going to manifest what you want. So you speak out loud what you want into the little speaker. Number 4, what happens if you order your food and then roll up your window and turn on your radio? You still don't get your food. Because the person at the speaker is going to tell you, that'll be this much money, and do this. Drive to the first window, drive to the second window, whatever. So if you're not listening, roll up your window, turn on your radio, you're not going to hear your next instruction. So number 5 is inspiration. And this is where you get your instructions. How many of you get ideas for things, and instead of doing them, you tell yourself all the reasons you shouldn't do them? We really tend to question ourselves a lot. So step 5 is learning how to recognize your inspiration when it comes. Learning how to hear a thought and say, yes, that's a good thought, I'm going to do it. All right, and the final step, implementation. So in the drive-thru analogy, this is where you actually drive up to the final window, accept your food, and now you have manifested dinner.
Yay.
You have food. You've done the 6 steps. You've gotten your goal, and it is exactly the same in any situation. You can apply this formula to anything. So one of my favorite things to do is to apply this formula to getting clients. How many of you guys have all the clients you need? Really? Nobody? How many of you would like twice as many clients as you have now? More than twice? Ooh, 10 times? Woo, awesome. Okay, this is going to be really helpful then. I would like you all to do the formula with me for clients. So, how many clients would you like to have? Write it down on a piece of paper right now. And this is, let's say, how many clients would you like to have in the next 30 days? I like to do 30 days at a time because it's manageable. And you can see it easier if it's not far off into the future. Raise your hand when you have a number written down. Raise your hand if you're not planning to write a number down. Just checking. All right. Does everybody have someone near them? Mostly. Oh. Okay. Turn to your neighbor across the aisle if needed and show them your number. Everybody say to your neighbor, that's an amazing number. High five. That's an amazing number. Give them a high five. All right, step number 2, visualize it. This is where you picture yourself working with this client. Picture what it's going to be like. Are you going to be working with them in an office, over the phone, on a Zoom call, in person? Where is this happening? Where is this client interaction taking place? What time of day is it? Are you, I don't know, are you outside? Are you inside? Are you excited? Is it something really calm and peaceful? Are you giving them a massage? If you're a massage therapist, that would be highly appropriate. Not so much in other cases. So picture in your mind working with this client for 10 seconds. Everything that you can think of in this situation, I want you to picture. Fill in all the details. And stop. How many of you had a little bit of a hard time picturing all the details? How many of you are not going to admit you had a hard time picturing the details? That can be a really hard part. If you have a hard time visualizing, you're not alone. That's very common. All right, I would now like you to do step number 3. This is my favorite part. This is what I teach the most often. I call it a manifesto. And I have manifestos for everything. And so I want you to write out a sentence, and then we're going to all say it together out loud. Who just got nervous? Good. You guys are brave. Usually everybody's like, no, not out loud. Okay, so write a sentence that goes something like this. I love working with these, and then put in your number that you wrote for number 1. These clients, helping them to whatever it is you help people with. And then something like, I am so grateful to have attracted them into my life. Raise your hand when you have your sentence done. I am so grateful to be working with your number of people, helping them to whatever it is you help them with. Make sure you always add gratitude. Gratitude is the magic sauce. Yes. Always add gratitude. Are you done, or do you have a question? Oh, you're awesome. Thank you for raising your hand when you were done. Anybody else done? No. Anybody need more time? Anybody just chosen not to do it at all? Okay, good. All right. I would like you all to experience a little bit of manifesting out loud. So could everyone please stand up? It's awesome when you say it out loud, and it's more awesome when you stand up to do it. Because that shows the world that you're serious if you're standing up. So I want you to put your hand right here, and everybody just go, feel that. Do you feel that vibration? The reason I want you to put your hand here when you do it is so that you are feeling it with your hands in addition to hearing it and speaking it. The more body parts you involve, the better. All right, so I would like you to all practice saying your statement. You can say it quietly the first time, but I will just give you a sneak peek. I'm going to make you say it really loud eventually, okay? So would anybody like to come up and say theirs next to me? Anyone feeling brave? You in the red. Yes! Thank you for that. You like stairs. I like stairs. Wait, I don't like stairs because 2 days ago I took the stairs down the Aqua Tower. No. Okay. Show me your sentence. Let me see it. Is it right there? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you.
You're on stage.
Is it on? Yep. All right, what's your name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Thank you for volunteering. You guys give her a hand. All right, you guys are going to say your declaration along with Elizabeth, or do you want to say yours alone first?
Fine by me.
Oh, let's say it alone first. All right.
So I love working with this one incredible lady, helping her to achieve personal development, professional success, and financial freedom. I am so grateful to have attracted her into my life.
Aww.
I love it. Awesome. That's really good. All right, let's all say ours now, and you lead us. Lead the way when you're ready.
I love working with this one incredible lady, helping her to achieve personal success, professional success, and financial freedom. I am so grateful
Yeah.
to have attracted her into my life.
Yes! Did you see that gratitude just go through her? Did you notice that?
That's who
Like,
I am.
I felt that.
That's who I am.
Your gratitude just went.
Aw.
Thank
That was
you.
amazing. All right. You are so awesome. Thank you. Give her another hand. Thank you so much. Okay, I want everyone to say it louder now. Sorry, don't sit down yet. I tricked you. Okay, everyone together, say it twice as loud as you did before. Ready? Go.
I love changing the lives of 7,000 people, and I'm so grateful.
Very good.
Woo!
How did that feel?
Good.
Did you feel kind of powerful?
Yeah.
Did you feel like, oh, this might actually work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Say it again twice as loud. As last time, so 4 times as loud. Is that mathematically correct? Or should it be 6? I don't know. Louder!
I love changing the lives of millions of people all over the world, and I'm so grateful.
Awesome. Good job. Give yourself a hand. I love it. You missed it. Thank you for participating with that. All right, your next step is listen. And so what I like to do is after I say my declaration like you guys just did, is to sit quietly for like at least a minute with my mind just emptied and focus on my breathing. Because if you try to send like a voicemail to a full voicemail box, you can't send the voicemail and the person who you called can't hear it. Your brain's the same way. You need to empty it out at least once a day, I think, and be open to receiving a new message. So let's all do that.
Yeah.
So close your eyes, get comfy, focus on your breathing. I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Go a little deeper with each breath. Don't think about anything but your breathing. Now I want you to ask yourself, what is my next step in finding these clients in the next 30 days? When you get an answer, write it down in your notes. Raise your hand when you've got it. Did anyone get a next step that is a little comfort zone stretchy? You did? Good. Just him? Oh, good. Awesome. The key to your next step is doing it within 24 hours. Did I tell you that before? Because did you just commit to do it in 24 hours?
Yeah.
By writing it down in a room with me? Yes, you did. Can everyone do their next step in 24 hours? Is it physically possible?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. All right. I would like you all to raise your hand and say, follow after me. I promise
I promise
to myself
to myself
and to Kelly
and to Kelly
to take my next step
to take my next step
within the next 24 hours
within the next 24 hours
because I love myself
because I love myself
and my business is important
and my business is important
and I do whatever it takes
and I do whatever it takes
to achieve success
to achieve success
and save the world.
and save the world. Yeah.
Good job. If you guys do this formula every single day, can you imagine where you will be in a month? In 30 days of doing this every day, one actual action step that you get through inspiration every 24 hours, where will you be in a month? Write down where you will be in a month. What?
What further than you are at the moment?
A lot further than you are at the moment, yes. Do you guys all have an ideal client in your mind?
Yeah.
I used to not have an ideal client in mind. About 2 years ago, I had a very strange choice of a business. I had a mermaid store. Don't judge me. And I host cruises, and my first cruise was a mermaid manifesting cruise. And I took people on a cruise, I bought them mermaid tails, I hired a professional underwater photographer, and we have the most amazing pictures from this cruise ever. But I did not have an ideal client in my head. I no longer do the mermaid cruise. That's a very long story, but it is because I said a mermaid cruise would be fun for everyone. No, it was not. It was not fun for me because there were some very non-ideal clients who came on the cruise, and I realized the importance of ideal clients. So when you picture your client, when you're doing the visualization step, make sure that you are manifesting the right clients into your life, not clients that make you want to tear out your hair, throat punch them, and kick them off a ship. So I usually charge for this, but I do a client manifesting mini course, and it is 5 days long. Every day you get an assignment, and it's in the form of a worksheet. It's not hard. Is it hard, Tina Marie?
Not at all.
Tina Marie's done it. Did it help you?
It did.
Yes. So it will help you. It starts with finding your ideal client, where they are, how to find them, how to make room for them in your life, and it gets you thinking on a deeper level about these people you want to attract. Would you guys like to get this mini course for free?
Yeah.
Awesome. I have a notebook at my table that if you come sometime during the day, a break preferably, write your name and email address, and I will get you signed up for the mini course. Does anyone have any questions about manifesting? Oh, thank you. Yes?
What would be your one tip to manifest things quicker?
Oh. My favorite tip is to make a chakra script for what I want to manifest. And that is like taking steroids for the thing you want to manifest. So, each chakra is a color, and each chakra represents a different part of your energy system and your skills and things. And so I write a script with a sentence about the goal for each chakra. And then when I clear my chakras in the morning, I just add that part in, supercharged.
How do you clear chakras?
How much time do I have? 1 minute. I actually have a chakra clearing webinar. So when you come sign up, say
Chakra.
yeah, say chakras next to your name too. Okay, so I believe my time is up. Okay. Thank you guys. You're awesome. And do your next step. 24 hours. Don't let me down. Don't let yourself down.
Listen, let's give this amazing woman a round of applause. Hey, how did you find that? How's the UK audience? They love you?
I love the UK audience.
Well, we love you too, don't we?
Yeah.
Was that amazing? Please, in the break, connect with her. That's an amazing call she's going to be giving you, and connect with her as well. Let's give a massive round of applause to Kelly!